Welcome to another edition of the Bad Input Smash Inside Smash podcast.
Smashing of Smash podcast.
It goes both ways somehow. I don't understand it. I'm Toka Lurker. I'm here with
Sm4sh.
And every week we bring you a beautiful Pokeball full of information regarding Smash Brothers.
Dun, 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 dun. It's a wild Mewtwo King on a loser's run. Oh,
it's like, what are you humming? I had absolutely no idea.
My poorest singing.
So what tournament are we going to be covering?
We're going to be covering UGC. Also, excuse us, we are still sick. It's been a few weeks. Hopefully, it will go away by next week.
Never.
Oh, great. Imagine that for the next 4 years we've been doing this crap. We're just going to be...
It's like spring break. It's going to last forever.
Yeah, just like youth. Remember, kids, you'll never die. So when you're 18, do all the dumb things you can.
Like Martellini and Ronity. I'm a cult of personality. I got a frog face.
Frog face?
And we covered UGC. I can't remember what the tournament stands called. Help me.
Oh, I don't know either. I don't know.
Damn it.
The undergroin coin. I'm out.
Really?
It's all I had, man, and my brain shut off. Sorry, I can't produce gold every time, man. I'm not
gold. I'm asking for truth.
I'm not Jamestown.
Asking for what would you think?
I don't even know or Oregon. I don't know. Probably. Well, it was in. But that's the thing. It was in St. Louis, so I have no clue. It's probably some Smash pun. I'd imagine. It
stands for Universal Ground Control.
Are you serious?
Mm-hmm.
What? Okay, actually, would have never expected that, actually.
Yeah.
Universal Ground Control.
Uh-huh.
I don't think that has anything to do with Smash.
What do you mean?
No, that's not it. No, you're pulling my leg.
What do you mean?
You're pulling my leg.
I'm telling
no,
you
I
the
know.
truth.
No, I know you now.
Truth.
You're doing this shit for too long.
I can't fucking find what it stands for on this website. Where is it? Let's see. Facebook event.
What if that's just what it is? What if it's just UGC? They just don't even have a name. They're just like, hey, look.
Ultimate Gaming Championship.
Oh, wow.
So we got to okay.
Wow, we could have maybe guessed that if both of us had 5 guesses each.
We don't use the word ultimate anymore.
That's true.
Unless it's like the penultimate, then they have no choice but to call it that.
Yep.
All right, so you just got to edit it so it sounds like we know what we're talking about. one way or another.
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah.
That's just 2 minutes
of us figuring out what UGC is.
It's not dead air, but it's almost there.
Maybe there's somebody.
It's zombie air.
Maybe there's just. Well, maybe this is enlightening. Maybe somebody didn't know and didn't look it up like we didn't, and then all of a sudden they're just like, "Oh, so this could be. Hey, man, this could be informative." I'm gonna leave it in here. I'm making an executive undergroin coin decision here.
Undergroin. So what happened on the Melee side of it? This beautiful weekend of Smash that happened from December 2nd to December 4th.
Yeah, it was also in Melee, of course, Armada winning, taking grand finals as always. But that wasn't the storyline. The storyline was Mewtwo King going on the loser's run of a century. It was nuts. So he beat, according to these notes here.
My notes.
My notes. He 3-1 Duck. He 3-2'd Mango. He 3-0'd Ice. He 3-2'd SFAT. He 3-0'd Leffen, and he 3-2'd Hungry Box. And he reset the bracket against Armada, and then Armada took the second part. That is honestly, if he took that, people were saying that would have been maybe the greatest losers run of all time.
So did you expect him to even make a great losers run, or to even get back to grand finals?
I never know what to expect with Mewtwo King, because my favorite Smashers go. Mango's my favorite, and then I got Mewtwo King's 1A or 2. He's right there. I love watching Mewtwo King just because there's some points where it looks like he just knows exactly what you're gonna do. I mean, that was this whole tournament. Yeah. He was so on point with his movement and getting his reads and forcing the opponent to do what he wanted. And he used Marth basically the entire time. I think he used Sheik a couple of times, but
Cheeky baby.
Yeah, but he was spacing everything so well, and also it also helped that he played a lot of spacies, and even his Fox against HBox was good again, which is I think this is the second tournament in a row he's beaten him, right? Like,
yeah, I think
impressive.
I honestly thought HBox was going to close out the year.
That's what I thought too.
I thought with how his summer went, and he got covered also on ESPN. I was like, all right, he's gonna make a great run towards the end of 2016. Possibly Genesis come on top of over with all the gods until this run happened.
Yeah, I was not. I don't think. And Hungry Box looked pretty upset about it as well. He's actually gotten better. They actually discussed on Twitter. He used to be
a salty Samuel.
Yeah, this is the thing with being a pro player, and this is I feel like this is the hardest part about losing, is that you believe you're the best. You have to. In order to play that well, you have to believe, even if Armada wins 80 straight tournaments, if you're Mango or you're Hungry Box or you're Mewtwo King, or even when PP, which we'll talk about later, if you're any one of those guys, you're going, I'm the best. I can beat anybody on any given day. And so when you lose to somebody who you feel like you have their number, or in Hungry Box's case, a character that you've beaten quite often in Fox, especially the first half of the year. You've beaten Mango's Fox over and over again. You've beaten Leffen when he could attend. You've beaten Armada's Fox, which is a hard Fox. You've beaten a lot of them, and the one you can't beat is probably the least seen Fox. To be honest,
that's the horrible part.
Yeah.
Because although they played each other for a very long time, they've played each other for the release of this game to the point now it's getting a re-release, which we'll talk about a little later. Yet there's still ways they're finding to switch it up on each other.
Yeah.
These counter picks, that's why the crowd reacts like a god has just risen from the ashes and now it's like in the middle, because it doesn't happen. Everyone's set to their character. That's why it's easy to have these drawings with them, because it's a familiarity what they have with it.
Yeah,
so you wouldn't expect it at all. So you don't know what they can do with it. All you know is that you might have seen it before, but they failed with it.
Exactly.
So for them to succeed, it kind of destroys your ego going into it. And being a pro player, you kind of need 100% of it 100% of the time.
Absolutely.
So if you don't have it, you might tilt on accident and you're screwed.
Exactly. And that's kind of the thing about being a fan of Mewtwo King, and he's talked about that. So I watched a little bit of his stream when he was talking about UGC, and somebody had asked him that, like, what did you do differently this tournament that haven't been doing in other tournaments where you've been a little more inconsistent? And he's like, honestly, this is going to sound like I'm bragging, but I played normal. Yeah. He's like, I played 100%. Like, I just played who I was. He's like, I didn't get emotional, and I didn't get in my own head, and I played to just play, and that's when I play my best. And he's like, I'm paraphrasing there. That's not exactly what he said, but that's kind of in the same light. And he was just saying, that's how I should normally play all the time, and I get frustrated that I don't play like that, and then I get so down on myself, and it turns into like a domino effect, where then he becomes down on himself, and then he goes to the next tournament going, oh, well, I didn't do great that one tournament, and man, it must be hard being a fan of me because I'm so inconsistent. It's like, it's very hard to listen to, or he's very down on himself all the time. Yeah, well, when all these people love him, it's almost like, I don't know.
It's the difference between having a coach and trying to do something by yourself. I need people to take a closer look. I want to spit so bad, but I have so much spit in my mouth.
Yeah. Hold on. You just do it.
Yeah, fucking. I swallowed it. And so
do what you gotta do, man.
So like tennis players and the coaches, that relationship might as well be father and daughter. The relationship between a gymnast and their coach, father and daughter, mother and son, who knows. That's what I feel Smash players need. Some of them they do have it. Yeah. I think I see Hungry Box. He talks to someone when he finishes his sets all the time.
Yeah, he's got a coach.
Yeah.
And he's a good friend of his.
Yeah, you need that person like to bring you down, to level you out. So if you don't have that, and you just have the fans, that sucks. Yeah, that's why I can't really say basketball or football, because you're raised in the locker room to pick each other up.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like having fucking 14 brothers. It sucks. At the same time, it's
the
good.
Greatest thing ever. Yeah.
I tell you like straight up, like, you're sucking today. Sorry. You should stop missing those free throws. And you say back, stop traveling. Yeah, like you meet halfway, and like it's good. It works out.
Yeah, call them out on their bullshit if they need to be called out. Like, you'd be like, hey, step up your game. And this is the thing, is it's not like, hey, you're a bad person. It's, you are better than this. Yeah, which is something you need to hear once in a while.
Well, you don't know them.
Yeah,
it's just Twitter. It's Twitter troglodytes. You don't know. You don't know if they're like. You don't know where it's coming from necessarily.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's difficult.
Is it a place of actually? Because these are what fans are. Fans want the attention from you and the adoration and like a little bit of what you get.
Oh my God, he thanked me.
Exactly. And then people go all over. Like if somebody responds to like, and I've had this thing before. If you tweet at somebody who's mildly famous and they respond, you're going to get either more responses to that or you're going to get retweets and likes way more in just that one tweet than you've ever had in your entire life.
Exactly.
Like, and that's something that fans sometimes want. And there's honestly, I don't know who's sincere. Like if I knew Mewtwo King personally, I would try to be like, it hurts to watch a guy like that be so good and watch him get down on himself. Yeah. But at the same time, he also had okay with it. If he's okay with it and he's willing to not like have his fans pick him up and not really trust anybody as far as a friendship level or just go, oh, you don't like me or because I don't like me sort of thing, then it's like, man, now you're like a self-fulfilling prophecy. Like, you know,
it's a competitive nature a lot of people have, and it sucks.
Yeah.
Because when you try to comfort them, it's just make them laugh. And that's hard to do.
That's true.
Yeah, it's a hell of a way to develop it. You just have to let them wall it out for a while.
Yeah,
like we get 5-10 minutes, and then you can talk to them. It's like a lot of the advice people give on Twitter about if you're gonna approach a top player, you don't know them. Don't tell them what they did wrong. Be like,
say hi. Hey,
like Mewtwo King, there's like this awesome restaurant, like top 5, like Jack in the Box of all California. I get some like awesome tacos. Like something like that.
Yeah.
Like, take his mind off of it.
Exactly. Don't talk about the thing. And that's the thing is I feel like that's hard to do if you're at a tournament where it's constantly surrounding you. You know what I mean? Like that's the topic that's there. You know,
trust me. That's why you don't want to hear that shit. You don't want to hear you when you're oh God, you don't want to hear that shit. I only played the highest point of basketball I played was junior college, and parents continue to try to give you advice in the stands.
Ugh.
And it's horrible.
That's not.
Especially like when you're familiar with the parent, so it's like, I can't. It's good advice, but like that's not the game plan.
Yeah.
And I can't do that.
Coach will fucking bench my ass immediately. I try that.
I'm not shooting it from here. Like I'm not gonna go for a double jump, cancel to drop the banana and go for an up smash because you think it's a good idea when he has a limit break charged.
Yeah, exactly. And I agree with that. Like you shouldn't have to listen to somebody who's at a lower skill level perceived than you.
But they don't get it. That's the part.
No. And it's hard because it's video games. Like I think like that's been a point of discussion with like I've heard this topic before is it's very like with competitive games. A lot of people feel that if they know it, that they have a right to go to you and go, this is what you should have done. Yeah. And you might honestly be even right, but it doesn't mean you have the right to go up to somebody who honestly has a better track record than you and tell them you know better. Yeah. And especially in that way, like if you can discuss it and the topic comes up and he's open about like mistakes, whatever, then you can go, all right, hey, I noticed maybe A, B, and C. Exactly. And he has a right to say no because I know this game better than you and I know me better than you. And you go, okay.
Like our boy Cringe, he gave me advice. I got the best advice I think I could get in between games in like 10 seconds. I was using Rob against a Fox. Don't ask. And he said use the gyros, angle your lasers, and stay on them. And like, don't let him get back to the stage. Yep. It was creepy because I didn't know who was talking to me until I realized who it was. I was like, oh, Jesus, someone help me. I mean, grabbed I need an adult. He's talking to me. Well, yeah, that type of coach, that's perfect. And that's probably, honestly, as much advice a player probably needs after losing. Keep it short and sweet. That's it.
It's like, here's what you did wrong. Yeah, and don't try to get in, make you get inside your own head because that's the thing that's kind of hard. Like I feel like if you tell somebody what they did wrong, then that's the only thing you're going to be thinking about. And like unlike what Cringe did there, where they're going to be going, "Hey, here's the things you should be doing. Yeah, just do this. Don't think about the bad shit. Yeah, if you do the bad shit, you're making up for it because I've given you a better way to play neutral. So it's like that's
could be like, oh, fast follower, huh? Sorry, mate. Gotta get out of here.
Yeah, exactly.
But you know what? That advice. Who could have used some good advice? Mango, who gave himself some advice after he got upset by Mike K. Some call it upset. Some call it business as usual. The
Really?
Mike Hayes fans. Yeah.
Mike Hayes frequently takes out Mango.
Not Mango, but he's a good player.
He is really good.
Really, very, very good player. But nothing's gonna stand over M2K's loser run.
No,
at all.
No.
But I do have the results for the rest of the UGC Melee side. I don't have it tied. That's why the only reason I wrote it down is because they want to be like, oh, so and so tied for 7th. Oh, so and so tied for 9th. There's no such thing as clones. Okay.
We're just going 1 through 8.
First, we have Alliance Armada. Second, it's Fox 2 King. Third, Liquid Hungry Box. Fourth, TSM Leffen. Fifth, VWS Professor Pro. Sixth, EMG None. Seventh, RNG Swedish Delight. Eighth, CLG SFAT.
Yep. It was.
That's it.
Well, so the ones I'm impressed with the most are Pro and Prof Pro and None. So I think None going to Summit, I think was like his version of USA Basketball. For people who aren't aware of what USA Basketball does for NBA players, it's basically go to the Olympics, play with the best players and the best coaches for a couple of months, and then you come back and you're a better player than you were last year. It just happens. It's like a hyperbolic time chamber. And I think that's what Nunn went through. Nunn was already really good. So I'm not taking away from his skill at all.
Exactly.
He was already one of the best Falcons out there, and he's crazy. He's amazing. But playing with the top talent that he played with at Summit for 3 days and playing probably all those friendlies and playing singles and crews and Iron Man and doing all that stuff, you're probably got so much better. And so
that's why people want to go to it so badly.
Oh yeah.
But so
maybe even Mafia is going to play even better. Mm-hmm. And then Prof Pro, dude, I didn't. This kind of came out of nowhere. I didn't realize that he's been playing well from what I've seen at like the European tournaments, but this is the first tournament I've seen him play with top level talent, with 3 gods being there, like, or 4 gods.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's.
Yeah, he plays up high.
Yeah, he plays higher than one of the gods.
I think the gods are starting to wane.
I mean, a little bit. I think it's just. I think it might. I'm not sure it's their waning. I just think everybody else is getting better.
Mm-hmm.
I think everyone's starting to kind of figure out their characters and get more tech savvy and better. Just overall better. Like you saw, like Prof Pro was going toe to toe with Leffen in their set. Yeah. It was unbelievable. They were really, and I'm sure they've played each other a lot because they're both European.
Exactly. Lots of reps.
But I mean, even so, like Leffen's beaten gods. Like you have to play your best against a guy like Leffen. You have to, and he did. I
think Leffen said that he was sorry about this tournament. He should have done a lot better.
Oh, did he really?
Mm-hmm.
He still played very well. He shouldn't be that. It's going to take him a while to I feel get back into that. Like even he still played well at Gommel. I think it was Gommel. Yeah, and he won that tournament. Even though he won that, I still think it's going to take him a while after being on a visa hiatus. Mm-hmm. After you've been playing with top level talent consistently for all last year, you know.
Yeah. And coming back to it and seeing how West Balls, I don't think was he even here.
Well, not he was where I remember when you were first telling me about West Balls. West Balls was one of those guys where he was always right there, which he still is.
No, I mean was he at this tournament?
Oh, I'm not sure.
Oh, because I don't think he was on there. Maybe he's still overseas or somewhere else.
I have no clue. He might have. Maybe he got eliminated early. I have no clue.
God, I would have loved to see him in this tournament.
I love watching West Balls.
It would have mixed up the bracket amazingly.
It would have
amazingly.
West Foxes, because I'm counting here. There's some M2K uses Fox, Armada's got a Fox, Leffen's got a Fox, Prof is a Fox, bless you, and SFAT is a Fox. Okay. So that's a lot. Bless you.
Oh God.
That's 5. So that's 5 Foxes. That's 5 people that all have Foxes. So it would have been nice to have not that.
A shine happy Falco.
Yeah. I mean he's got a Fox too.
I'm gonna make you shine till you cry.
Yeah, his tech skill is crazy. And also it would have been nice to have Mango because with all these Foxes, he would have gone Falco against all of them, so that would have been cool to see.
I think, what's the next big one?
The next big tournament coming up?
Yeah, for Melee. It's going to be Beast?
Is it Showdown Melee, or is that...
Oh, Showdown. Never mind. I was thinking of the Bear.
I don't know if Showdown is or not. I'm not sure.
Showdown, right. I thought...
Is that just Sm4sh?
Oh, I'm not too sure.
We'll have to look it up.
You check. But...
Yeah, here, I'll look that up, and then in the meantime...
I'm thinking that HBox or Professor Pro are due for a win. I think Professor Pro is close to winning his first Grands.
He's looking really sharp.
He's looking very crispy.
He really does. And he's honestly making a lot of plays that I like from the little I've watched him. Like I watched a tournament like a YouTube video of like a 2014 tournament of him playing,
Yeah.
and the difference of that to now is staggering.
Mm-hmm.
He's just much cleaner with his Fox. He's just much better with his movement, and honestly, he's one of the few guys who can do out of shield wave shines, and that's ridiculously hard to do
Consistently.
Yeah, he did it like 3 or 4 times in a row against Levin.
Oh God.
Yeah, it was nuts. He's really really good at it.
Eden.
What? Eden Prime?
Like
what?
we're Adam and Eve. We're shine watching each other. Oh my God, this is dumb. Overwatch. Yeah, I was looking for the next Melee tournament, and it took me to Overwatch.
Nice.
What happened? Where am I?
That was great.
What happened? Where is it? Where's Melee? We'll talk about that later. Any last thoughts? Oh, don't park on the grass.
Oh yeah.
Don't park on the grass.
Oh, I feel bad. I feel bad for. Did you see what the TO of Don't Park on the Grass said?
What?
He said if Hungrybox won again, he would
cancel the tournament.
Yeah.
Woo?
You know, something like that.
What?
Or he was like in a ban Hungrybox or something like that.
Is that a rib or is he being serious?
I think he might be being serious.
Oh fuck!
I think he was like, if Hungrybox makes grand finals again, I'm gonna cancel. Don't like. Something like that. I don't remember. It was something along the lines of very harsh.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Well, I think Hungrybox is gonna take Don't Park on the Grass.
Yep. I hope he does.
I think he
that's
is.
Harsh, man.
I think he is.
Good.
That's like he's that chip on the shoulder already. The tournament hasn't even started yet.
I love it. And now that he's quit his job and he's full-time Melee, he's gonna just be like, I'm gonna be grinding a couple of matchups all day.
Money match the TO Hungrybox. Do it. Do it there. Do it.
$500
Down throwing. You know what
You're
to do.
gonna pay my rent.
So, any last thoughts on Melee UGC 2016?
For all the people who are sick of Armada winning, shut the hell up. That was a thing after he won. A lot of people.
Well, that's everyone for everything. That's like the Warriors now.
I don't understand why. You're watching history. Like I understand it's tiresome to watch the same thing at the top, but it's history, man. Like this is something that's going to go down in the record books later on, and this is going to be something where if Melee continues to go on and Armada is 40 and he's not there, and this is 20 years later, it's the year 2040 or 2038 or whatever. Like people are going to go, man, remember how great Armada was? And then it's like all this crap's gonna go away, and I just hate it. Like I just it bothers me personally.
Oh wow, I honestly didn't see anything like that.
He tweeted about it, and that makes me feel like he wouldn't have tweeted it unless enough people came at him about it, or he saw enough about it. You know,
I don't follow him. I honestly don't think I follow the Lost Smashers.
Like they're very insightful. Armada is a very if you like a guy who's very grounded and or just a nice overall guy,
definitely.
Yeah,
I see a lot of stuff like Demon retweets from him every now and then. But yeah, I didn't know. But it reminds me of just what happened to Zero. It's just like if there's a popular person like winning a contest that's singular, it's gonna happen.
Of course,
it's gonna happen. That's why I'm kind of not surprised. Also, I'm surprised it didn't happen sooner. Especially the way he just took like Beast and shit like that.
Oh yeah,
and I was like, all right, no one's gonna say anything. All right, well, just another Sunday.
Or he didn't drop a set at Evo.
Yeah, he hasn't. I don't think he's ever
last year's Evo.
Yeah, so I think this is just reaction from U2 King having that killer losers run. The underdog babyface is about to do this thing.
Yep.
Nope, he loses
because Armada won again.
Yeah. But it used to be. Remember, M2K used to be this way.
That's true. He used to be the dominant force.
But then all of a sudden he started getting boos and he started fucking sucking because he had no one to back him up anymore.
Yeah, he was getting his own head because people wanted him to lose because he was winning all the time.
Yeah, but there was no Twitter.
Like
Twitter wasn't as hard at that time.
Yeah,
this one's like direct. So like. Oof! It comes with the territory.
It's true
of being the king.
I agree. Like I even talked about it a little bit yesterday. Like so Zero tweeted something out.
No. All right. So my last thoughts about Melee
all right.
What is it?
That's probably smart. I'll bleep that out.
What is it?
He was saying that he's listening to commentators on like local tournaments, and he's like, there's this bias. He's like, because people don't meet the people that are there, and I was like, duh.
So what is it? What does he mean by that?
He was saying that like there's bias because they don't know me. I'm guessing he's either maybe referring to other people. I'm assuming himself. I don't know. Either way, he's saying they haven't met these people yet, And so when they do local tourneys and I hear people say, oh, I don't like the way this person plays, or I don't like this person's attitude, or whatever, it's a bias thing. And I was like, no shit.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. It comes with the territory. It's like you're not everyone's going to go to a tourney to meet you. Not everyone's going to pay for that. Not everyone's going to have the cojones to meet you all the time. Some people are going to be intimidated.
Yeah.
Like, and you're going to just expect that. There's so many people who watch you. There's just going to be people who make up their mind about who you are. For example, I made up my mind about Leffen, and I was wrong. Yeah. And I admit to it. But I made an assumption based off Twitter and what I saw how he reacted to losses, which he still does. He still killed himself in this tournament. Like, he was losing the Mewtwo King. He's like, all right, I'm dying. I killed myself. And, like, that's just him. It bothers me. Yeah. But I'm going to try to not hold him against him. But, like, I made a dumb assumption because I never met the fucking dude. Like, people just do that. I've done that with Peyton Manning. I've done that with Tim Duncan. Like, that's just what happens in sports. Sports fans get a certain way about, I like this guy. When you beat this guy that I like, I don't like you.
Exactly.
That's sports.
That's favoritism.
Yeah.
That's being a fan of something. That's what's supposed to make it. That's what makes it fun.
Absolutely.
That's what it's being a character. Like, that's what he wanted in the beginning. He wanted Smash 4 to be more competitive. So, like, when someone's like talking crap about you, embrace it.
Absolutely.
Like, work it into you going to that local so that they want you to return and people are thirsty to beat you again.
Absolutely.
Just embrace it. It sucks. Like, if you can't, like, take it, then don't. You should truly shy away from it. Go to all the locals, fucking shake their hands, like, hi, I'm Settle, and, like, how to talk to them if you want to come off as a nice guy.
Yeah, absolutely.
But if you want to be the man, if you want to be the man, you had to walk in there like the man, and you leave like the man.
And knowing you have a target on your back.
Yeah, and that's the reason people talk shit about you. It's because there's nothing else to say about you.
Absolutely.
Because you're too good.
Yeah,
so just embrace it all.
Everyone talks about how good you are all the time. People want something new.
Yeah.
Like, that's just...
It's all right.
And that's why I respect Anti for when people talk crap to him. And he's like, shut the hell up. You don't know shit.
He's played sports before.
Absolutely.
You can tell by the way people handle themselves, like on Twitter or like competitively, you could tell they've definitely had to deal with like adversity in all forms. Like, it's too easy.
Absolutely.
Like, his mind is way above that.
Yeah.
Like,
jawing doesn't bother them.
Yeah. It's like poking and prodding. It bothers a lot of Smash players. That's why it bothers me. I'm like, I've literally gotten elbowed in the throat on purpose. Like, I don't even know what to say after that.
And you're complaining about how somebody says your character is brain dead.
I think I've gotten, like, literally, not in the sexual, but in the true gangbanged on sense, a couple times.
Oh, Jesus.
It's not fun. Well, I got to stand my ground.
Yeah,
but, like,
absolutely.
But for some stranger to, like, assume stuff about you. Like, the other team accused me of, like, purposely hurting the other person's ankle. I was like, I really wish I could have earlier in the game. But I was like, so he didn't shake my hand. So I was like, ha, as I walked by him. I was like, Sorry. Your thoughts. I go home happy.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, you have to remember, you have to have your close-knit circle and go home happy.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's the hardest part about it. But I'm not a top competitor, so it's hard to have not that ego that goes along with it.
It's true.
It's two different worlds combined into one. That's why I loved it when Zero was going to Smash 4 right now. He thanked his Rock for being his coach as well. It was like, you really need that. That's that coach-player connection that you need.
Yeah, Vanessa really helps him out. And it would be nice to see him embrace being disliked. That was one of the things I enjoyed about Kobe Bryant. We've talked about him several times. It's like the dude didn't care if people don't like him. He's like, I don't care if you boo me. I just scored 65. What do I give a shit?
Yeah.
Like
even though Lester says, like, Siglemic went into Speedrunner, went to Punk Asian, another Speedrunner's chat. And the person's like, hey, Siglemic, what if I don't like you? Siglemic's like, I laugh so hard. Siglemic's like, yeah, that's fine. I honestly don't even know who you are. And you don't know who I am. So, like, at that point, like, 2014 it hit me. I was like, huh.
I don't have to pay attention to what people think.
That's interesting. That's an interesting way to handle, like, Twitch troglodytes.
Yeah.
I was like, it's so simple. Like, no, you don't know me. That's fine. Yeah, it's easy.
You can talk all you want.
You just have to keep thinking in your head. And, like, also, like, it sucks, like, for Zero to feel that way with his gigantic group of Smash people.
Yeah, right.
Like, you gotta. I think
he's got a good circle.
We need a Smash4 like summit. They need to grow a little more together. I think it'll help out. They can talk out a lot of the bullshit that they handle there. It'll be good for them.
And they'll most likely have like a few drinks or something, so they'll be a little more easy to kind of get those conversations going and stuff like that.
Hashtag WeMaps. So Smash4 for UGC.
Oh man, yeah, it's turning like a life podcast.
It's their issues, not ours.
Yeah, true. Yeah, man.
That spotlight. That's why you can either be in the spotlight, getting the money the hard way, YouTube, Twitch, TV, or you can have a normal life. It's kind of mundane, but you make good money and you're living good.
Yeah, and you don't. And if you can't, as you said, if you don't like people bothering you, that's what you should choose. Don't go into the Smash life if you can't take people booing you and saying maybe some of the worst crap you've ever heard somebody say to you. Yeah. And that's fine. Like, but you just got to deal with it. Like it's as you said, no one knows you. All right, yeah. Anyway, okay, so we'll go Smash4 UGC. Zero, of course, since we were on the topic with him. With his coach Vanessa, and he looked at her during grand finals against Abadango to like get some inspiration.
I either texted or tweeted you. I was like, "Who the hell does he keep looking at?"
Yeah.
I was like, "He's getting secrets. He's getting secrets."
Chip Kelly with signs.
Goodness gracious! Freaking someone fucking Anti just holds up the PlayStation X. Like, okay. Also, Zero switches to Duck Hunt for some reason.
He goes shulk on everybody. Oh my god, it'd be nuts. They Black Plague astutely called it out, and I just kind of copied with it. They're like, I'm pretty sure it was a joke. Vanessa.
Oh yeah,
Vanessa and her opinions. He's like, so she's probably there, and I was like, yeah, that probably makes sense. And lo and behold, yes, it was.
So you want to take the top 8 for this bracket?
Oh no, I took top 8 for Melee. You go. This is all you.
I said the top 8 for Melee.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, you did say the top 8 for. All right, so I got this then. All right, never mind. I thought I said it.
I am the Melee.
All right. So we have TSM0 number 1, Luminosity Gaming, Abadango number 2, and then we had Panda Gaming's ESAM. Everyone's saying 2015 ESAM. We'll talk more about that. That was nuts. And then you got NRG's Nairo, Smash Studios Mr. E, Counter Logic Gaming's Void. DMG Captain Zach with his Bayo, and then FAD and Elevate Larry Lur. That was one of the best Smash4 tournaments honestly this year. Honestly because ESAM came back. He did look like 2015 ESAM, and it was kind of nice. Like it was not even just it was ESAM. It was like, oh sweet, we haven't seen a Pikachu at the top in quite a while. It was cool to see what he had learned and the things he'd done and how he played certain matchups like Cloud, or he played against, or Bayonetta, like ones that we hadn't really seen him because God knows the last time he was on stream against at a major, like at a really, really big tournament.
But you know why? There's that thing in your brain. Was it that pleasure part of your brain that relaxes your body?
Yep.
He was having fun.
Yeah, he was enjoying himself.
Yeah, you could tell they always say ESAM's having a good time, but it doesn't really show on his face. But this time he was actually having a genuine great time. I think that helped him relax a lot more and adapt easier. Yeah. It's okay, I did that wrong. All right, next play. Easy. Boom. I'm the greatest Pikachu in Smash 4. Fuck you.
Absolutely. So he was able to laugh stuff off. It looked like he was playing friendlies. Like he was just having a good time. Like when he got blown up at certain points, like he got up aired or something to death, he was just like, oh god, oh okay, whoa, and you could see that on his face, and he's like, all right, fine. Like,
exactly. I wasn't even sure if it was a friendlies or not until like I full screened the Twitch page because I always saw like a couple empty seats and some people. I was like, all right, ESAM's just like some dicking down some fool, but no, he's like beating Nairo.
It's like losers top 8. Like it's crazy. Yeah, that was the thing I was very interested to see was just how he played these top players because he went through also a crazy losers run. He beat Captain Zach twice. He beat Nairo. Did he beat Ally? I wasn't sure if he did or not. I don't think so. I want to say Nairo beat Ally.
Yeah, I think Nairo beat Ally.
He beat God, who else? He beat Void. He beat he almost beat Abadango. He went Mewtwo Dittos on him at one point.
Exactly.
So he beat a lot of these people, and he did a great job, and it was something like where he was taking his opportunities when he could get them. His punishes were some of the best I've seen, like in that tournament. Like it was really, really good. Got all his like most of his thunder KOs. Like there was a shout out to Plasma Smash did a highlight thing of ESAM's wins, and Void's set. I think he had like 6 thunders.
What the hell?
6 thunder kills.
That's not even that much PP in the game.
Right? Yeah, right.
Actually, I think it's only 10. Oh my god, that's
maybe
probably
it's 10.
Yeah, I think it's 10.
It's either 10 or 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeesh.
Yeah, that's crazy. So that's he's defying Pokemon rules. Yeah, he was unbelievable, and he played his heart out against literally everybody, and it was nice to see. It was refreshing to just see different characters and not see too many Bayonettas or Sheiks or anything like that, or Clouds. That was nice.
God.
Yeah, actually, I'm looking at this. Nobody here is an actual Cloud main.
What happened?
Nobody in the top 8 is a Cloud main.
Say that again.
Nobody in the top 8 was a Cloud main. Yeah, Zero's Diddy, Abadongo's Mewtwo, ESAM's Pikachu, Nairo's ZSS, Mr. E's Marth, Void's Sheik, Captain Zack's Bayonetta. That might be the worst one out of all, like, you know what I mean? Like, out of the most seen characters.
Other than that.
And then a Fox.
So, usual suspects. Nothing out of the ordinary, except ESAM's losers run.
Yeah.
What does the future hold for him at the next big one? If he's attending Showdown.
This is the thing was, you know, it's hard to tell because this whole year he's been kind of down. He's had his moments.
Yeah.
And, you know, he's gotten some decent placings, but, you know, there was, I want to say Big House, he lost fairly early. Like very, very early. Yeah. I want to say maybe even below 30 or 40 or something like that.
We never heard from him after on Saturday.
Yeah, he was gone very quickly. So, you know, you never know. Hopefully, if he can keep this up, he'll keep doing well. It seems like he figured a few things out against some of like things like Nairo or Void or Captain Zack. Because Nairo was on his game, which is another topic we talk about. Nairo was destroying people with Bowser. He beat Mr. E with Bowser.
His bouncing ZSS, whatever the hell that's called, his flip kick.
Oh.
His flip kicks were amazingly accurate.
It's unbelievable. The air dodge reads, or he would get like he did a fake. There was one when he beat Ally. Ally was recovering on the right part of the stage. I want to say it was FD, and he side bead. And then he flip kicked. Yeah. And then he went back to the ledge and flip kicked again and faked it. And he went boom and just destroyed him. I was like, what in the world?
Working on?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you think he's going to whip that out? We're going to wrap it up on this. Cashmere. Call with me, y'all. It's Puff Daddy.
Oh, I don't know.
It's Puff Daddy.
Nope.
With
I never listened. Wait, Puff Daddy? So like early days?
Walk with me, y'all. Come with me, y'all. For the Godzilla movie. It's also.
You're gonna have to show me. Maybe I know, and I have no clue. I have no idea right now.
2GG.
Feed me on that.
Zero Saga. Now, here we go. We're gonna name off a small amount of players that are gonna be there. You might have heard of them. Zero, Mr. R, Vinny, MK Leo, DeBuzz, Como Rikiri, Void, Larry Lur, Foe.
Oh, Foe.
December 16th, Las Vegas, $10,000 pop, buddy. This is going to be a gigantic tournament.
It's big.
No offense to Don't Park on the Grass, but this is going to be huge.
It's going to be enormous.
Vegas stakes huge.
Yeah, that's also the thing, is the venue is.
But you know what's bigger than that? That's a little hint. That's a little hint to what we're going to be covering on the next Inside Smash. Don't worry about it. Melee VC. We're going to have to keep this short somehow.
Yeah.
Rumors of Melee and among other many beautiful GameCube games, which we'll talk about in different podcasts, are going to be coming to the Nintendo Switch Virtual Console. What is your one hope for a character they bring?
To Melee?
To Nintendo Switch 4. Because as far as I know, I want to put everyone in good graces. I think Melee is going to be fine. Melee should be completely fine. What we should be tripping about is Smash 4 new character.
Yeah. if the rumors are true and they add 2 new characters, and because apparently it's supposed to include all the DLC characters just along with it, and then they're going to add 2 more, which would make sense because it's 58. It would make sense. It would round it out to an even full blown 60 characters.
can't do this.
That's crazy.
We can't. Okay, so who do you think? As we wrap up this show, who do you think? Just Shovel Knight.
I don't want to. Yeah, damn it! You read my mind. You knew it. See, I was like, I don't want to be redundant. I knew it. It was written all over my face.
There's a chance. Who knows?
Because the amiibo, I want to believe it just because the amiibo's already there. Like, it's just, why? Just put it. It's just so easy. I've said this for like 6 months now.
He's an odd-looking man.
I don't care. You put a duck in. You put Pac-Man in with his stupid squat crawl. You fucking put in Shovel Knight with his stupid squat. Just do it.
I'm going to need Waluigi to step up to the plate. I'm going to need a Waluigi, Samus height character with an up B like Sonic's and a weird projectile. And he's going to be strong.
What is a projectile? He's going to chuck his own poop? What is he going to be like Diddy Kong's clone?
Tennis balls from Mario Tennis.
Yeah, he just only does the only sports games he's in.
From only the games he's in. He's like, his taun's going to be, I'm living the gimmick, baby.
Oh my God, he's gonna be a tall villager clone.
I think, I honestly can't guess. I
can't either. I want to say Shovel Knight because it makes, but it could be. It's gotta be. I feel like it's gotta be a game that Nintendo really stuck its neck out for, and I don't think Shovel Knight is that, because Shovel Knight stuck its neck out for everybody else.
I don't think it's gonna be a first party character.
You don't think it's gonna be first party? You mean third party?
Yeah. And it could be anybody.
Because Bayonetta is third party.
Dark Souls 3 character.
Just Guy. The Ashen one.
Hello, Ashen one.
Oh, dear God. I hope it's not. Well, so Bayonetta's kind of third. Is she third party? Well, because you got the exclusive rights to Bayonetta 2, though.
Yeah. Like way after the fact.
Yeah, so it's like, it wasn't like second party. What would you fucking call that?
Yeah, but that was voted.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
And they're not going to let that happen again.
I don't know, man. This could go.
It can go. Yeah, it can go. Honestly, any direction. If they're smart, it will have to do with what Nintendo Switch is trying to do. Which is why Waluigi getting his own game on the Nintendo Switch leads into Waluigi. It's gonna be Wolf. I think Wolf.
I can see that.
God, it could be fucking anything. I can't think.
What if they finally make Gino?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Because they do have a Mega Man costume for Mii's. So you can be redundant.
Yeah. Also, Shigeru Miyamoto is also playing in the Roots band of Jimmy Fallon last night. That was realistic. That was realistic.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. It did happen. The way you're comparing it is, it sounds like it's like this far-fetched, like you're dreaming.
We'll find out more after January 12th when we get an idea of what's going to be on the Switch. But for now, I'm going to stick to Banjo-Kazooie.
Oh, God, I hope you're right. Oh, my Lord. I would, you would never see me. So earlier I lost my razor when I went on vacation, so I look kind of like a homeless person. You would see me willingly look like, my beard would be down to my toes.
He's labbing him like he's the first human being on Earth.
Yeah.
Banjo could do this, and this.
And he'd be worse than Jigglypuff. And I wouldn't even give a crap. I'd be like, no, it's fine. He's got tools. It's fine. It's fine. It doesn't matter if nothing combos into everything. Nothing. It's fine. I'll read based. That's his glory.
So do you think different controllers will we have to use Nintendo Switch Pro remote? There's USB ports as we've seen in the trailer for the Switch. Mm-hmm. But do you think GameCube remotes will carry over?
What if they make a wireless GameCube remote and it's not Wavebird that needs an adapter of some sort?
Like a wireless one?
What if they somehow conjured up some voodoo like that and just made that a thing? Made your Wii U Pro Controller now, or your Switch Pro Controller, the Switch GameCube Pro Controller.
It's just like slap it into something.
Yeah. And I wonder how that would work in the competitive scene, though, just because it is a wireless device. If that were to happen.
I still feel like they're not understanding how big the competitive scene is. Mm-hmm. So they're like, oh shit, GameCube remotes? Haha, why not? So they're just going to keep it anyways? Or they're still going to be like, you only have 2 USB slots. Have fun, slut. And so like,
you have to choose between one or the other.
Yeah, so I feel like the adapters are just going to carry over to save money and just keep everyone happy.
God, I hope you're right. I hope that they bring, because that was the thing that was concerned with the Switch, and this is you can hear this on our Gamescast, is the lack of USB ports that were reported.
Yeah.
So that's kind of the
Same
worry.
shit.
Yeah.
Different console.
So we'll see.
All right.
Or maybe they'll make USB adaptable GameCube controllers. Who the hell knows? I don't.
Especially for the charger that we saw that's supposed to come with the Nintendo Switch, the USB-C type charger.
Yeah.
If that's gonna go in a USB port, yeah, only one thing at a time.
Yeah, exactly.
You can't play your Nintendo Switch Smash and charge it at the same time. Unfortunately, it looks like
no.
Unless you use the power pad.
Yeah.
But this has been another edition of Inside Smash. Colin, where can they find you?
You can find me at twitch.tv/CJ4X691. I'm finally done with school.
Woo!
So streaming's going to be finally coming up after a long hiatus. And you can find me on Twitter at theferg91. And I'll be tweeting usually a lot of video game jargon and complaints.
And you can find me on twitch.tv/TokaLurker. I cannot talk. And on Twitter at TokaLurk15. Talking about why chicken nuggets are the best food on earth.
Yay.
And don't forget, the next we will cover our Don't Park on the Grass, Melee Hype, and 2GG Zero Saga, December 16th.
Oh, and Showdown.
Oh, yeah, Showdown.
So Showdown is coming up. I'm going to put in the description what's going on with that because we didn't have... Showdown seemed like a tournament that wasn't really touted by a lot of people. I haven't heard really a lot from some of the top players, so we'll see who's there. But yeah, I feel like definitely 2GG Zero Saga deserved the praise today.
Yeah, it's gonna be a biggin.
Yeah,
but look, be a nice bigot.
Yeah, but look out for. Did you say nice bigot?
Nice biggin.
It's a nice bigot. Does that exist?
A biggin?
A nice bigot.
Ooh, missed.
Nice. I gotta do a walk of shame. Yeah, well, yeah. Go watch Showdown and then Zero Saga. If you're in SoCal and you can attend, go to it. Or I'm sorry, in Vegas. I assumed it was SoCal. If you're in Vegas, go attend. It'll be fun.
Until next time, don't get your shield broken.
Fine.
Yeah, that would have been pretty
Regardless,
sick.
though, yeah, that would have been sick.
Yeah, but ESAM still finds himself in a good position. Wow, just clipping him. Even Void kind of turning a stink face to that. ESAM can't do anything but shrug, but you rest assured he is content with getting that stock off.
ESAM. 2015 ESAM.
Oh, no.
2015 ESAM.
And that is up 2-1 ESAM. And he is feeling it right now. That man said, look, I know we're doing another rankings, the new PG rankings.
4.
Yeah. And you can see he just wants damage at this point, man. He didn't even bother holding that limit. Realizing, look, I'm at 166. You know, I know what Bayonetta is capable of. I'm just going to go ahead and make sure I'm getting my damage off.
Absolutely. 166% maxed out rage. This is where Cloud gets really scary.
Yeah.
Going to have limit here pretty soon. Even though Pink4sh trying to play it safe, as we've seen that quarter circle afterburner kick on shield. He wants to find a way to get back onto the ground, but finds his way into the blast zone.
That was tremendous from King. You know, if you ever watch King streams, he streams on King.
3.
Completely missed forward smash. And left himself wide open for that. Nairo better count his lucky stars on this one, man.
Kind of cheating death right there, and Ally probably kicking himself for that. Dash attack. Will this be enough?
Not quite, but that was ugly, man.
Yeah, shouts to Battlefield, man.
Yep. Good forward tilt. Ally in a compromising situation.
Man, I never get tired of seeing that. Let me tell you. It just feels like it hurts.
It's so exacting, and there's no reason to do it. Like, things could go terribly low.
2.
A little low for that kill there, but, you know, King has limit on deck. He's not going that low. He doesn't want to waste that limit just quite yet, but...
Oh, that platform really helping King get back to the stage and keep his limit intact. Wow, that was a really good connection from Pink4sh. Oh,
Did he just witch time finishing touch?
Oh boy!
Goodness gracious, God almighty, wow.
That man walks the line between crazy and bold. Because damn. That was such a crazy interaction. I have to say, I've never seen that before. But Pink4sh getting the better of King on that exchange here, who is really just struggling. And Pink4sh building a wave of momentum and just exploiting that. And then going the extra mile to get that second up there and 2-stocking the King out the gates.
Goodness. Pink4sh just coming in as a dominant force. I wouldn't have guessed.
1.
Out of bracket, 2 Nairo's Bowser, which can do some big things here. And there are not a ton of good Bowsers out there, man. I can count them on one hand. So the experience that Mr. E is going to have here might not be the most optimal.
You count him on one hand, and Nairo's actually on that hand. You know, that's
exactly.
what. Oh my God! Drop the feet on him.
I'm telling you, that is how you want to start out a match, right? And you know, K-Sizzle, you know, I've talked to him before. Thinks Nairo is great with a multitude of characters. He just needs to have the confidence in tournament in the bracket where it counts. Well, I'll tell you what.
Great job.
Oh man, I feel like if he would have got that down tilt, I mean, that could have led to something.
I feel like if he had air dodge right in that situation, it would have been over. ESAM! What? Did he make a video on that?
How did he do it?
Did he make a video on that? I need to know.
I mean, did you just smash the C-stick up? That's what I need to know.
Inquiring minds need.
Oh, no!
Wow, again, Dragon Ball Z over and over, these guys flying across the stage.
That was it. That was a grab.
Nairo with the roll into the stage does not get punished, gets away with that. Both players at Cooper misses the grab. Will he have no? Waits for the air dodge.
He's not doing anything. He's going
Nairo
way
going
up,
deep,
but he doesn't
have a jump. He doesn't have a jump. Oh my God! Nairo takes it 3-1 over Ally, eliminating him at 9th place.
The pressure, the miscalculation on Ally's part. He went too far to the left. Didn't realize he didn't have a jump.
Thank you.
And Donkey Kong's landing options are definitely oh, bullshit. Well, yeah, they're bullshit, but Chinchaku. We out. Press 1 if you felt my fist. Oh man, that definitely came out in the wrong way. But alright, anyway, never mind. There's no personal numbers. Chinshaku. Oh, I missed.